In 2003, Lego was losing nearly $1 million every single day. One of the most beloved toy companies in the world was only months away from collapse. Stores were full of Lego products. Children still recognized the brand. Yet behind the scenes, the company was running out of money. Just a few years later, everything changed. Lego didn't just survive, it became the largest toy company on Earth. How did one of history's greatest business turnarounds happen? This is the story of how Lego almost disappeared. In the small town of Billund, Denmark, long before Lego became one of the world's most recognizable brands, it was simply a family business. In 1932, a carpenter named Ole Kirk Christiansen began making wooden toys after losing much of his construction work during the Great Depression. Money was scarce. Every piece of wood mattered. But Ole believed that even during difficult times, children deserved toys that encouraged creativity and imagination. His workshop produced wooden ducks, cars, yo-yos, and pull toys, each carefully crafted by hand. As demand slowly grew, Ole chose a name for his young company. He combined two Danish words, leg godt, meaning play well. The name would eventually become known around the world as Lego. At the time, no one could have imagined that this small woodworking shop would one day become one of the most influential toy companies in history. But the biggest change was still ahead. A new material was beginning to transform manufacturing across the world, and it would completely reshape Lego's future. After World War II, a new material was beginning to change manufacturing around the world: plastic. Many businesses dismissed it as cheap and unreliable. But Ole Kirk Christiansen saw something different. In 1947, Lego purchased one of Denmark's first plastic injection molding machines. It was an expensive and controversial decision. Many people believed wooden toys would always be superior. Even within the company, there were doubts. But Ole believed the future wasn't made of wood. It was made of plastic. Over the next few years, Lego experimented with different designs. Then, in 1958, the company patented a simple idea that would change toys forever: a plastic brick with hollow tubes underneath, allowing each brick to lock together securely while still being easy to separate. The design was simple, but its possibilities were endless. Children weren't just following instructions anymore. They were creating entire worlds from their own imagination. Without realizing it, Lego had invented one of the most successful toys in history. By the 1960s, Lego bricks were beginning to appear in homes across Europe. Children weren't just playing with toys anymore. They were building cities, castles, spaceships, and entire worlds, limited only by their imagination. Parents loved Lego because every set encouraged creativity, patience, and problem-solving. Unlike many toys that were quickly forgotten, Lego bricks could be combined with every new set that followed. Every purchase made the collection even more valuable. As Lego expanded into new countries, its popularity exploded. The company introduced themed sets, minifigures, vehicles, and entire worlds that inspired generations of builders. By the 1990s, Lego had become one of the most recognizable toy brands on the planet. It seemed almost impossible to imagine a childhood without those small plastic bricks. The company had spent decades building one of the strongest brands in the world, but success can sometimes become its own greatest challenge. Behind the scenes, Lego was beginning to lose focus. The decisions that followed would push the company closer to bankruptcy than anyone could have imagined. Success gave Lego the confidence to expand into almost everything. The company launched clothing, books, video games, television shows, theme parks, and hundreds of new toy sets every year. At first, it looked like growth, but behind the scenes, the business was becoming increasingly complicated. Instead of focusing on its most successful products, Lego was creating thousands of unique pieces that were expensive to design and manufacture. Costs exploded. Warehouses filled with slow-selling inventory. New products were launched faster than customers could buy them. The company had lost focus. By 2003, Lego was losing nearly $1 million every single day. For the first time in its history, the company faced a very real possibility of bankruptcy. Everything Lego had spent decades building was suddenly at risk. In 2004, Lego made one of the most important decisions in its history. Instead of trying to do more, the company decided to do less. New leadership began eliminating products that weren't working. Complexity was reduced. Thousands of unique Lego pieces were removed from production. The company returned its focus to the simple brick that had made Lego famous. Manufacturing became more efficient. Costs fell. Profits slowly returned. But Lego didn't stop there. Instead of trying to compete with every toy company, it focused on becoming the very best at what only Lego could offer. Partnerships with Star Wars, Harry Potter, Batman, and later, Marvel transformed the company into something entirely new. Lego embraced movies, video games, and digital experiences, without ever forgetting what made the brand special in the first place. The small plastic brick remained at the center of everything. That decision changed the company's future forever. The turnaround didn't happen overnight. It took years of discipline, smarter decisions, and a renewed focus on what made Lego unique. As the company regained its footing, its influence continued to grow around the world. Lego stores opened in major cities. Millions of visitors traveled to Legoland parks each year. The Lego Movie became a global success, proving that the company could expand into new forms of entertainment without losing its identity. Today, Lego is the largest toy company in the world. Every year, billions of Lego bricks are produced in factories across the globe. Yet, despite decades of innovation, the heart of the company remains surprisingly simple: a small plastic brick, designed to inspire imagination. The same idea that began transforming children's creativity more than half a century ago. Lego didn't survive because it chased every new trend. It survived because it remembered what made it valuable in the first place. The company's greatest turnaround didn't come from inventing a completely new product. It came from focusing on the one product that had inspired generations for decades. Instead of trying to become everything, Lego became exceptional at what only Lego could be. Many businesses believe success comes from constantly doing more. But sometimes, the greatest growth comes from doing less, from simplifying, from focusing, and from having the courage to return to what made you successful in the first place. Today, every Lego brick still connects exactly the same way it did decades ago. A simple idea, built to last. Because sometimes, the strongest foundation for the future is remembering what was already working all along. But hindsight is 20/20.